Coming through the back door. Back door. Coming through the back door.
Home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 51 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
What the hell? They're playing musical chairs.
Early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
We're playing copyrighted music.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Set to return it. Here's Moore.
Oh, it's Kendrick Lamar.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is.
What's that?
Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Here's Murray from midfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver. But
I like these Bills.
Understanding where the football is.
I might use this instead of the Seahawks more since you don't like me using the Seahawks.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Murray. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field.
You punting?
And that brings up 4th.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there. When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on.
Get that out of here.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he'll swing that out to Edmonds. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. He'll get
my God,
3
boat.
there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Murray to air it out again. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't
Field
a whole
goal.
lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, I thought it was a dunk.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Please do it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and 10, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. There he goes, right side.
Oh, get in, you fucking asshole.
Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Damn.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After one,
Buffalo
a 14-3
Bills.
ball game.
We gotta play a Buffalo Bill game. I like the Bills season. They seem pretty good. Bam, 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 bam.
Here's Bass now to send it away.
Oh, alright.
What was that?
Ski
And
mask.
that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
What the hell is your problem, man?
The Cardinal offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Oh.
Teron Johnson able to pick it, and this one will be brought
Decline,
to
please.
the 22.
Please.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also,
Are you kidding me,
keep your
you
defense on the
faggot?
field. Don't understand this one bit.
It's just what you do to me.
I've done it like, oh my.
And he's got the
I've barely done it. I've barely done it.
Such a lie.
They're escaping the pocket and finding what I think is
I've
not his primary
stopped.
target.
And some of these
Oh,
guys
you're
are
talking
just
about.
so
Okay.
comfortable.
I
really
haven't
did
done
that.
it in the last like.
Pocket, that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown.
baby.
Just they move and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Why
Get
am
him.
I running?
And
Why
he
am I
went nowhere.
running?
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He went backwards there 8 yards,
Why?
and it brings up 3rd down.
You played yourself.
To throw is Murray.
That fucking train, shut up, bro.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the cat.
And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen escaping the pressure right.
No.
Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some
Look at that
chances
bag. He
downfield.
looked like a
It's paid off
queer.
for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to
What do you
start, what you
mean?
said. It's paid off a couple of
Oh my
times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Bro just threw it
Time
back.
to give some
What
credit to the
hell?
big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
A long time.
Now Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Yeah.
A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Sub it.
Throwing
Sub it.
again,
Sub it.
Murray.
Sub it. Huh. The little jean jacket.
He's
Very long on it. Got a bitty
Touchdown.
me my homie. Me my homie. I'm gonna suck this in the morning. I am why not that? I'm gonna make that homie. I'm gonna that. I'm gonna make the homie. Here. No, right there, homie.
Extra point
You
combines
right there,
on
homie.
And the lead
You
is down
right
to
there,
4.
homie.
Me at home.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
Like this in a long time.
And he'll be tackled
I
just
ain't
shy of
like
the
this
20.
in a long time. I ain't in a long time. This is like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Like this, it took a what?
He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their
That
only
was a
one of the
pass.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers.
I meant to do a
Minimize
pass.
those and
Wow,
maximize
come in
opportunities.
us.
A long time.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Oh my god, you ran the play, dumbass.
It's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On play action, Allen.
Oh my god, dude, you're such a faggot. Kill yourself.
Defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
In a long time.
On is the punter Hawk as he
In
gets
a
this
long
one away.
time.
Here's more on the
In
return.
a long time.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and marking it
Bye.
to 5.
Bye.
A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
I'm gonna go.
That's going to be
I'm
caught
gonna
by
that.
Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
Oh my God.
A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. McKenzie returning it. A solid return.
Like a boss.
Pretty good field
Flat,
position.
move like a
They'll
boss.
start at the
I got a
32.
dope kilo. I'm a boss. Gas dealer.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I'm gonna go duck that.
And you figure, Charles, they
Sorry,
have
no,
enough
sir.
time here in the first half, more
Sorry,
than a
no,
minute
sir.
to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3
Oh my
timeouts,
God.
that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal. Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen, rolling to his right.
Oh my
This
God.
is intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll
Oh,
to the 32-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Oh, nice move. So he fought off the tackle.
Shut up!
Hey.
No.
You're so bad at this game.
How am I beating you then?
You're not.
Yes, I am. You're retarded.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd
At
quarter.
the kickoff? Why?
Because halftime, you retard.
Bills trail here, but they will get the football first
I
as
thought
we
it was
are
still
back
first quarter.
underway.
Shut
on
up.
EA Sports.
Dream mode.
The return is
Ain't tell me.
McKenzie.
Load it. For I
It's a
need
pretty
9.
good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Beans for
Buffalo
I'm gonna
offense
leave
ready to
for
go for their next
I'm gonna
drive.
beans for
And they're on the
I'm
short
gonna
end of
leave
the
for
scoreboard here.
I'm gonna
Charles,
beans
what
for
adjustments, if
I'm
any,
gonna
do you
leave
think
for
they need to make
yeah
for the second
I'm
half?
beans for
Paraphrasing
I'm
the
gonna
Golden
leave for
hockey-winning coach
I'm gonna
Herb
beans
Brooks.
for
I just
I'm
say
gonna
you
leave
continue
for
to play your game.
I'm gonna beans
Throw
for
the ball.
I'm gonna leave for
Flag.
I'm gonna beans
So
for
make sure you keep getting the
I'm
ball
gonna
to your
leave for
playmakers
yeah
a little bit more to the perimeter,
I'm
perhaps.
still
But
time
above all,
Green
play
loading
your
I
game.
got this slime Green mode that's showing like a D gotta need 9
Allen off the play fake. And Diggs has it. And all the way touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 39 yards. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
What
and that
the?
third counter there gets them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them to do.
I'm gonna
The 3
leave for
touchdowns, that's
I'm gonna
impressive,
leave for
but without him,
I'm gonna
they're
beans
not winning
for
this game.
I'm gonna leave for I'm gonna beans for 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 I'm gonna leave for
More now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
yeah.
Keep the ship.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they
Damn it.
they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Bring that money on. Daddy waiting for it. Bring that money on. Daddy waiting for it. Bring that money on. Daddy waiting for it. Bring that money on. Daddy. Oh fuck.
Side is going to be caught by Kirk.
Bring that money on. Daddy waiting for it. Bring that money on. Daddy waiting for it. Bring that money on. Daddy you gotta pay for those.
It really
does, and we're talking about
No,
era in the game.
At the hood, he took me to my shows. There's a lot of pics, and now we look like goals. Trying some new things. You change your mood swings. You got me on now. You ain't acting. Walk through the back door. Earn surgeries. That though. Cash girl. Cash girl. Lambo. With some leg room. Make money. On my home. Bring that money on. Daddy waiting for it. Bring that money on. Daddy waiting for it. Bring that money on.
They just executed that one pretty well.
Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And he can only
Stop,
manage
Bozo.
to get a couple.
I'm waiting for it. Bring that money on. I'm waiting for it. Bring that money on. I'm waiting for it. Bring that money
You
on.
pointed out to me at half. Seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams.
Why is there always a running play?
Make sure that block's secured before they slide off
Keep doing
and try and chip
fucking
someone at the second level.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun, Murray. And the throw there got incomplete.
The money
Coverage is
kinda
awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here is Matt
Bring that money
He's
on.
got the leg for
I'm
this
waiting
as he
for it.
holds the
Bring that
NFL
money
record
on.
with a
I'm
64-yarder
waiting for it.
back in
Bring that money
2013.
on. Not
And this
even
will be
waiting
spotted
for
on
it.
the other
Bring
side
that
of the
money
field.
on.
It's a
Not even waiting for
64-yard
it.
attempt.
Bring that money
So
on.
the response
Not
to
even
that
waiting
touchdown
for
on the other
it. Bring
side
that
to
money
begin
on.
the third quarter.
Not even
Just
waiting
3
for it.
points, but still
Bring
a
that
response
money on.
nonetheless.
Not even
You're
waiting
exactly
for
right
it.
about that,
Bring
because
that
I think
money
you
on.
needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
McKenzie returning it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
What?
Find him.
Butterfingers! Oh my god.
He doesn't drop too many in that
Game
department.
sucked.
3rd down. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it. That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely, because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme.
That's okay. Because we in love. Oh my God. Fell in love.
It doesn't matter.
Fell
You
in
just
love.
exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Love.
He'll buy some time right.
Love. Oh man.
And
For the
finding
love.
Emmanuel Sanders
For
here.
love.
And they
No,
are able to
love.
stop him, but he does
Love.
take it all the way to
Fell
the
in
2.
love. It's okay.
A big league job there of getting
No,
out
love.
of the pocket, not panicking,
Bad.
and just buying himself
Give me
some
head.
time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
What's that here?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more
Go
after
do your
this.
thing.
You're watching the NFL
Picks.
on EA Sports.
Playboy. Magazine. Titties out.
So first and goal, 6 points here.
Yeah,
Going a
titties
long
out.
way toward wrapping this one up.
What's up now? See? I know you see. I know you see that. No!
Nothing doing there. They're gonna wind
Morning, you
up
like.
at the 2.
Get up.
No
I wanna.
gain there, and it's going to set up
I
second
hit
and
you up.
goal.
Diamond's
So
good.
stuffed from the 2.
You.
Now
You
one.
you all on me.
Pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely let him get outside and create. And if he
Oh
has to
my.
run, he has a little bit more space.
What the
And
hell?
I think they stopped him again. They did at
Sucks.
the 1-yard line. Call it
Fell
no
in love.
gain on the keeper, and it's
Fell
going to
in
bring
love.
up a third down.
Hello.
And they'll turn it
Yes,
over
mother.
to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for
Love.
a Buffalo touchdown.
Somebody love.
Taking
Love.
it in from 2
No,
yards
no, no.
out. And the Bills
No,
will
no.
add on to their lead.
No.
Here's Bass now for the extra
Stop
point.
it. Are you fine? I'm trying to give you one.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Moore now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Got a man caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Arizona. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Why don't you pass it, please?
I'm
1 yard.
forward. Don't even fucking roar. Yeah, Bills, yeah, you're showing.
Simple ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how.
Bro, you're a pussy.